Hey there, Brittany Cano here with Holistic Nurse Coaches. So today we have a beginner-friendly strength training workout, and we're going to combine it with yin yoga. So I really want to encourage you, listen to your body, move in a way that feels nourishing, that feels safe. It's normal if you haven't moved in a long time or don't move often for it to feel challenging. We just really want to avoid any extreme pain or discomfort and always move in a way where you can be safe. So we're going to start with a gentle warm up, gentle neck circles, feeling your feet on the ground, lengthening the spine. What we'll do is we'll start with this warm up. Go ahead and move your neck the other direction. Transition into body weight exercises, very beginner friendly. And then we'll finish with yin yoga. Place those fingertips on the shoulders. If it's possible, bring those elbows towards each other out and around. Don't worry if your elbows cannot touch each other. Change directions, other way. We're going to start by waking up the synovial fluid in the joints. Let those arms fall down to the side, moving side to side. We're going to get into each plane of motion, moving at a pace that works for you. Don't worry about staying exactly with me. Let's make this as fun as possible and be grateful that we can even be here right now. Good. All right. Come back to center. Cross those arms, elbows up. Boop. I Dream a Genie, make a wish. Twist side to side. Remember her? I Dream a Genie. I really loved that show. Come up on those toes. Moving side to side here. Good. One more time each way. And come back to center. We're going to come into some calf raises. If your balance isn't too good, maybe you need to hold on to something here. Swinging those arms up and back, palms up, palms back, palms upward, palms backward. Coming up nice and tall, up off of those heels, waking up the calves, important muscles. We use them every single day when we walk. So for this workout, I am going to make believe that you're like many of my clients and you have some issues you're struggling with. Maybe you have back pain, maybe your knees bother you, maybe you are feeling tired, you're feeling weak, but you know that you need to start moving. And so we're going to make this super beginner friendly. Let's do one more of those and bring it on down. Next thing we're going to do is bring those knees up. So just alternating, bringing the knees up. Again, if you struggle with balance, you might want to hold on to something. We want to make this accessible and work for you in your body. You can also turn on some music. Like I said, when we find things enjoyable, we're more likely to stick with them when we see the value of them. Let's go ahead and do 4 more of these. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to come into a shallow squat. If your knees do not bother you, if you have that range of motion, by all means do a full squat. But I'm going to show you here from an angle. Feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Standing up nice and tall. Again, feet on the ground. Activate, squeeze the front of those thighs. Tuck those hips gently under. Hips are over the ankles. Ankles are underneath the shoulders. And I want to have my shoulders underneath my ears as much as possible. We're going to sit back like we're sitting in a high stool. And come back up. Squeeze those glutes. Keep that going. Bring those arms forward. Find the breath. Breathe out. And in. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Keep that going. Now we're going to hold it here. Maybe you sink a little bit deeper. Again, make this work for you. Hold it here, hold it here, hold it here, hold it here. And and release. Quads are activated. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our legs out wide, heels together, toes out. If your knees tend to have pain, maybe you've had knee replacement, maybe you have a knee injury, keep your toes forward. Otherwise, heels together, toes out. We're going to come forward, flat back, squeeze those back muscles, squeeze the hamstrings, squeeze the glutes, stand it up, bring the arms overhead. So we're coming down, squeeze the back muscles, squeeze the glutes, and stand it up, squeeze. So we're working that posterior chain of the body. We're getting into the glutes, we're getting into the hamstrings, we're getting into the shoulders, we're getting into the back. We're also getting range of motion here. How many times do we have to bend over throughout the day to pick something up? We want to keep these muscles alive and well. We want to take care of our skeletal system. Woo! And even better if we can do it with an attitude of gratitude. Hey! We've got about 15 more seconds. Move at a pace that works in your body. Think about the muscles that you're working. Stay connected to your breath. Bring your awareness right here, right now. Good. We've got 5 seconds. Reach up tall. Flat back when you come forward. And go ahead, float those arms down. Very good. Walk those feet in towards each other. Right up underneath the hips here. Again, we're practicing our best posture here. We're going to bring the palms up. Elbows are kind of down. Squeeze back, open those shoulders up. We spend a lot of time cooking, taking care of people, texting, computer work, gardening. So we want to kind of combat that forward motion. Pull those shoulders back. We're going to reach those arms up and pull down, getting into those lat muscles. You can always throw some weights in your hands. Maybe not throw them, maybe just pick them up. We want to make this harder. But again, this is meant to be a beginner-friendly workout. I work out all the time. I have for many years, but I still feel these body weight movements. And the nice thing about this kind of movement is it starts to get into the fascia, gets into the connective tissue, which is very important and connects our entire body. Let's do 4 more of these. Are you standing up tall? Slight tuck of the chin. Lengthening the spine. Working those big muscles in the back. And 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Go ahead, bring that on down. Let's do a little shoulder circles here. Shoulder rolls. And other direction. Very good. All right. Now we're going to make our way down onto the mat here. This is going to be quick, easy. Sometimes we think we need to spend hours in the gym. We need to go from 0 to 100. That's not the case. If you're not moving right now, this is perfect workout for you. Come on down to, where are we going? We're coming on down to all 4s. Now, if this isn't accessible for you, I'm going to give you some options that you can do standing. And if you can get down on the ground, you can also pad your knees if they do tend to bother you. So come on down to all 4s if that's an option for you. If you're going to do this standing, I'll show you how to do that. But for now, I'm going to have you lift the heel up to the ceiling. Hold, 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 pulse, pulse, pulse. Little movements. Keep that going. If you're not able to get on to the ground, you're going to come over to a wall, you're going to flex that foot, and you're going to push like you're kicking a door closed behind you. With both of these movements, you want to make sure you're not arching your back. We're really activating the glutes. We want to keep the glutes strong to protect our lower back so that we can travel, we can go out dancing, we can attend events for our loved ones, we can have fun, we can go hiking, whatever it is that lights you up in life. We can go to work if you love what you do. Go ahead, bring that knee on down. We're going to bring the right arm up, or the same arm that you just used as a leg there. It doesn't really matter which side. We're going to do both sides. Like you're shaking somebody's hand. Thumb is up, find your center, activate the core. Lift, lift, lift. Getting some shoulder movement here. Good. Find the breath. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And release. Come back to center. We're going to lift the other heel up. Foot is flexed. You're lifting that heel as though you want to touch the ceiling. You're trying to activate your fingertips here to offload the wrist. You're trying to have equal weight between both palms, not letting that other hip fall too far out to the side, keeping the neck nice and long. Lots of things happening here. And find your breath again. Find your focus. Lift that leg a little higher, and we're going to pulse that heel up to the ceiling. I don't know about you, but I'm already feeling it. I'm definitely feeling my my workout from yesterday. All right, you're doing great. Keep it going. I'm proud of you. We're almost finished with the body weight exercise part, and then we're going to transition into the yin yoga. Good. And bring that knee down. Maybe you release your back a little bit here if you need to. Move those hips side to side. Again, being aware of what you need in your body. If you need a little shake, a little wiggle, a little stretch, by all means do that. Coming back to center, bringing the other arm forward like you're shaking somebody's hand here. Hey. All right, thumbs pointed up. Push that shoulder blade back down into the joint. Little pulses here. Activate those shoulders. Good. Almost there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring that on down. We're going to come into a seated position. This sometimes is hard for people to sit down, so find whatever variation you need here. Again, you can always sit in a chair. I'm going to come into a cross-legged position. We're going to sit up nice and tall as we can here. We're going to bring our fingers into a diamond. Sit up tall. We're going to bring our hands in towards our heart here. Take a deep breath. Maybe just feel the rise of the chest. Pull those elbows back. Straighten the arms forward. Squeeze the triceps, the back of the upper arm. Keep that going. Don't let these shoulders be an extra set of earrings, okay? We all do it. When I'm training clients, every single client, I don't think I have anybody that I don't ever tell throughout a session to drop those shoulders down. They always want to help these traps, these trapezius muscles, but keep them down. Squeeze the triceps. We're working the chest. We're working the triceps here. Almost there. Find your own pace. Keep that spine nice and long. Getting a little bit of core, sitting down, sitting up tall. Working shoulders, working chest, working triceps. Maybe you're already feeling an increase in body temperature here. We've got 10 more seconds. Almost there. Woo! Good. And go ahead, drop that on down. Woo. Now we're going to make our way onto our back. You could always do this from your bed as well. Like I said, beginner friendly. I've got you in mind. I just want you to get moving. All right, so you can stay active and do all those things that you've always said you wanted to do. You want to not have an arch in your back. You want to push your back into the mat. Let your upper body relax here. If you need to, you can use your hands to kind of support your back here. Depending on your core strength, you might do one leg at a time. So you might bring one leg up to tabletop and hold for about 15 seconds and then switch sides, or maybe you bring both up. So flex the feet, bend the knees, squeeze those knees together, press the lower back down, or maybe you're like, I can do this, no problem, Brittany. So you straighten those legs out and you lower them to wherever you can be without feeling your lower back coming up off the mat. Almost there. Activate the core. You can bring those arms up, fingertips up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. 3 deep inhales and exhales here. Push those shoulder blades down, press the lower back. And breathe. And we'll hug those knees into the chest, gently rock side to side. We're going to transition now into a very relaxing yin yoga practice. So go ahead and place your left foot back onto the mat. Hug that right knee into the chest. Gently rock side to side, giving yourself a little lower back massage. You might start to close your eyes here. Come back to center, finding stillness. Now we're going to slow things down. Straighten out that bottom leg. Keep that knee hugged in. We're going to bring a little spinal twist here. If you have pillows or blocks, you can place them under the knee here if you'd like. Again, honoring what works in your body. We'll stay here for about a minute. Keeping those shoulders anchored down. Maybe you even lengthen out the arm and turn your head away from the bent knee. It's your practice. So while it's so important that we stay active and strong, take good care of ourselves, move our bodies, increase our strength, we also want to make sure that we are supporting our nervous system. And yin is a practice that really supports the parasympathetic nervous system. So the part of the nervous system that helps with rest, digestion, reproduction, healing. Then we're going to bring that knee back to center. Hold behind the thigh. If your hamstrings are tight, you can bring the other foot flat again. Press that lower back down. Straighten that leg up as much as you can so that you get a stretch in the back of the leg. Just let that foot relax. Let your body really just melt into this posture here. So when I teach a full yin yoga class, we'll hold these postures anywhere from 1 to 5 minutes. Really helps get into the fascia and the connective tissue, create openings and releases, not just physically, but also can support with creating space energetically, creating space emotionally. We're going to flex that top foot, cross the ankle over the knee, a figure 4 stretch here. And this should be a gentle stretch now. And I want to encourage you to take slow, deep inhales and exhales. Breathing in through your nose and then allowing your out breath to be calm and steady. And you can keep your mouth closed for the exhale if you'd like. Or you can do slow exhales out through your mouth. One more deep inhale and exhale here. And we're going to go ahead and uncross. And we're going to take a pause here. Maybe this is actually the first time today you've slowed down, checked in, paused, and just allowed yourself to be however you are. We're going to gently hug the other knee into the chest. You can hold on the outside of the knee or under the thigh. Rock side to side here. I hear my little dog. She's outside the door. She wants some attention. Come back to center. You can straighten out that bottom leg. You can stay here if you'd like. Maybe this feels good. Or come into that spinal twist. So bringing that leg across midline. Keep those shoulders anchored down. You might keep your gaze up towards the sky or let your head fall out, arm out to the side. Lots of options here. No wrong way, no right way. Again, coming back to that attitude of gratitude that you're moving, that you're breathing, that you're alive, that you're taking care of yourself. Coming back to this present moment. Is noticing where your body makes contact on the surface. Staying aware of the breath. Relaxing and melting into this position. And then come back to center. We'll stretch out the hamstring over here. And just relax that foot. Allow your back of your head, your neck and your shoulders to be completely supported. We don't want to be doing one of these numbers if we can help it. That way we can just really support our body, support our spine, support our joints. Good. Flex that foot, cross that ankle over the other knee, figure four stretch here. Beginning to scan the body, starting with the top of the head, noticing sensations in the face, just bringing loving and kind awareness to whatever's present for you. Just tuning into your senses, noticing your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, all the way through the front of your upper body and the back of your lower body, your hips, your thighs, your knees and lower legs, ankles and feet. Good. And you can go ahead and uncross that. You're going to walk your feet out a little wider. Let your knees come in towards each other. Bring your elbows out wide. Let your palms fall up towards the sky. And then let go. Opening up, let those, maybe inch those shoulders down just a hair from the ears. You did it. You moved your body. You stayed connected to your breath. You brought your awareness right back here in this moment with kindness and compassion. Taking a moment to connect with yourself, to acknowledge yourself for being here. Extending gratitude and appreciation for this moment. And then when you're ready, you can stay here if you'd like, or maybe bring your arms down. If your lower back feels up for it, you can slide those legs out. Let your ankles be lined up just outside of your shoulders. Let your knees relax. Let your feet fall out to the side. Maybe you place your palms up towards the sky. Bring a smile to your face. And we'll take a moment of stillness and silence here. Really integrating your movement today, the practice that you gave yourself. Reminding yourself, I can do this. I'm exactly where I need to be. Taking one more expansive breath together, breathing in and holding the breath at the top of the inhale. Continuing to hold the breath if that's available. We're going to exhale out through our mouth in 3, 2, and 1. Slowly empty those lungs. Allowing your breath to come back to its natural flow. You can stay here if you'd like. Or feel free to roll over to one side. Slowly coming on up to a seated position. I thank you for practicing with me. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thanks for joining. If you like it, go ahead and please share this video. Have a great evening.